If you were raised on a steady diet of sci-fi, the words suspended animation conjure up some very exotic possibilities. A starfaring voyage that would last decades or even centuries could be made feasible by putting human passengers in a state of suspended animation. And what better way to transport prisoners between planets than by putting them on ice, just like some of the genre's best bounty hunters. As fun as these are to think about, they are pretty far removed from the sort of suspended animation researchers and doctors have actually been testing at the University of Maryland Medical Center in Baltimore. For these people, this process hasn't been about getting humans to the far-flung reaches of space. It's about buying just a few extra hours of time to save some lives. Let's say something tragic happens and a person is admitted to the ER with some kind of acute trauma like a stab wound or a gunshot, and their hearts have already stopped. Survival rates for injuries like these can be incredibly low, making every moment medical professionals have with their patients critical. That's where emergency preservation and resuscitation, or EPR, come into play. By replacing all of a patient's blood with ice-cold saline, researchers have been able to dramatically slow brain function and even stop chemical reactions happening inside the body cells. At this point, these people are, for all intents and purposes, dead, but that is actually just the beginning. Medics and surgeons then have a window of about 2 hours to patch up their would-be victim before stitching them back up, warming them up again, and restarting their hearts. Because of that, these researchers aren't really freezing their test subjects in time. It's more like they're stretching out those last few crucial moments into a window large enough to get some work done in. It's medical time dilation, which is pretty wild to think about.